Good day, my dear friends. Welcome back to my channel.
Each zodiac sign has a dark side. We can't be goods all the time. Aries can't help it that they live on impulse, while Pisces' gullibility gets them in a lot of trouble. Although some of us have trouble controlling our weaknesses, it's wise to know about dark sides. Number 1. Aries. Aries are sometimes prone to being very impulsive and can be quite impatient when it comes to making decisions. If someone else brings up ideas to an Aries, they tend to show little interest as they only really seem to care about their own ideas. Aries can sometimes be seen as immature and childish. If they don't get their own way, you will know about it. Number 2. Taurus. There are a few different negative traits that a Taurus can show. One of these is that they can be very possessive and are not keen on sharing. This goes hand in hand with their stubbornness. Tauruses can be quite materialistic and self-indulgent too. They can get very invested in superficial things, which can sometimes cause them to become vain. Number 3. Gemini. Geminis are usually full of different personalities. Some days you may not know who you're going to get. They tend to enjoy a lot of different interests and hobbies, not just sticking to one thing. Geminis can talk for a long time and you may not be able to get a word in. They can sometimes be seen as cocky or arrogant. People born under the Gemini sign can also sometimes be unreliable and not always the first person someone would want to depend on. Number 4. Cancer. Unfortunately, Cancers can be seen as quite moody people. It can often take them a while to come out of their comfort zone as they are quite timid and cautious. They are also very emotional and can come across as very sensitive. While this can be a good thing, it also means that they can be very easy to offend. In a similar way, people born under the Cancer zodiac sign may overreact to events or unexpected changes. Number 5. Leo. Leos love to be the center of attention, and if they aren't, they can cause problems. If Leos feel that they are being ignored by others, they will let you know. They can be charming and lovable, but they often aim this love towards themselves. They can also use their charm to get what they want from others, so be careful. Number 6. Virgo. Virgo can be a lot more judgmental than any of the other signs, and they may be secretly judging you. They are also perfectionists, and along with judging others, this combination can be quite harsh. They can also be pessimistic, and when they're down, it can be quite dramatic and you are likely to know about it. Number 7. Libra. Libras can be very indecisive and spend most of their time preparing for things, no matter how big or small they are. It normally takes them quite a long time to make a decision, and this is because they often think of every possibility before they decide. They are also the type of people who will take their time with their appearance, despite possibly making themselves late due to their love of all things beauty. Libras also like to make others happy and will sometimes abandon their own values to do this. Number 8. Scorpio. Scorpios can be seen as manipulative and quite fiery too, so if you get into an argument with them, beware. They never forget when someone has wronged them and are even less likely to forgive you. They can overreact when they are hurt and often have a very bad temper. Once they are feeling down, it can be very hard for them to come out of their temper. Number 9. Sagittarius. Sagittariuses can be very blunt, and this may hurt others' feelings at times, as they may not be aware of how blunt they are being. This can sometimes seem tactless. They are also known to be know-it-alls and can be self-righteous. Some people may see Sagittarius as rude or offensive, and this is because they sometimes struggle with social etiquette, which can make them come across in a negative way. Number 10. Capricorn. Capricorns like to control a lot of things, and they are not normally the type of people that will go with the flow. They much prefer controlling and organizing everything. They can also use others for their own gain, which can cause upset in some of their friendships. Capricorns also love gossip and chatting about their bad day, often exaggerating on their own negativity. Number 11. Aquarius. Aquarius can sometimes be quite quick to judge others, and this is mostly because they believe themselves to be very smart and logical. They can sometimes seem a little detached from others, and this is often because they live in their own heads. They love to offer out advice, but sometimes can seem too eager and may not really be listening to what you have to say. Number 12. Pisces. Pisces can often lack direction, and this can be due to their go-with-the-flow take on life. Due to being in their own little world at times, they can often fail to see when others need them, and this can be taken the wrong way by others. Surprisingly, despite being known as the wisest and oldest sign of the zodiac, Pisces are actually very gullible too.